What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is a busy day at our shop here today. I'm just pulling in. We got Westchester Waste Oil here picking up some of our old oil, and then we have Innovative Surface Solutions. These are the guys that deliver the liquid for us from Reed Systems. Reed outsources. They used to do it themselves, and now they have a company that delivers for them. So we're filling up our liquid tank inside the shop today. I knew both of these were happening today. I didn't know they were happening at the same time first thing in the morning though. So busy day here at our shop. Let me run inside, check on everyone, make sure we're good, and then I'll show you what we got going on inside. All right guys, I'm actually back in my truck. It is 2:11 in the afternoon right now, and I haven't recorded anything else yet, but I actually, at the time of recording this, I haven't even recorded part 2 of the Peterbilt reveal right there, but that is actually going to be the video right before this one that I'm filming right now. I have to run out to a resident in the neighborhood here. One thing that we do, I don't know if you guys know, I'm pretty sure I've spoken about this before, but if a mailbox gets hit during a storm, we're responsible for going out and replacing it, whether it be the post, the box, whatever. We basically have to go see what's broken and then go and buy the materials if we don't have them ready. But usually we have them in our shop. In the beginning of the season, I go and I buy like 6 or so mailboxes and posts and stuff, and we just store them in the shop because it's kind of bound to happen that at least a couple mailboxes will get taken out each season. But basically, we got a complaint. I have the paper right here after the last storm, and I actually took a ride yesterday and looked at this mailbox, and I talked to my father about it. Sure enough, the mailbox that this complaint is from got taken out by a car. There was an accident on this, I guess in this person's front yard, and my dad happened to drive right by it right after it happened and saw the car on top of the mailbox. So he already knew if we got a complaint from this address, that's how it happened. And maybe this resident doesn't know that a car accident happened in their front yard, or they're just trying to get one by on us or something, but it just so happened that my father saw it. So he knows for a fact it was not us. Plus, I'll show you when we get there, they have a big, like, basically there's a telephone pole, and then there's like a garden bed with a bunch of like stones around it, and then there's the mailbox. So if you're coming down the road with your wing, or even your plow is tight to the side, you would hit the rocks and the telephone pole before you would hit the mailbox, and none of that got hit. So how would we have taken the mailbox out if nothing else is damaged? So it doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, I have to go over there and talk to the homeowner and explain to them what happened. Maybe they don't know. I'm going to tell them basically, I don't really know the correct way for you to fix it, but you can call the PD. I'm sure there was an accident report, and maybe they can point you at the person that took out your mailbox. Otherwise, you either have to put it through your homeowner's insurance, or I guess just pay out of pocket. I don't really know. I've never been in a situation like that, but it's not on us, and we're not going to spend our money to replace a mailbox that we did not take out. So I have a couple minutes to get over there. I'll show you guys the mailbox once I get there, and then I'll talk to the homeowner and I'll update you on how that went. All right, so this is the address here. The post is in the grass right here, right by the rock, and obviously nothing else got taken out. So time to go see what they say about this. All right guys, I just got back to our shop, and unfortunately the lady at Village Hall that we deal with all of this mailbox stuff was not in today. She is off on Tuesdays, and of course today's a Tuesday. The next lady who knows about some of this stuff that I could have spoken to happened to have just left, so perfect timing on that. I went and spoke to the girl who I guess is like third in line, we'll say, and she kind of didn't really know anything about this whole mailbox incident and even the whole procedure on how the mailbox things take place. I don't even think she knew that we're responsible for fixing mailboxes if a homeowner claims that the snowplow took it out. But I filled her in basically on everything and explained to her how there's a tire track leading right to it. I have pictures of everything. There's the whole rocks that are not scratched from the plow at all, and my father saw the car on top of the mailbox, and also how there was a Ring camera, and the homeowner coincidentally did not check the Ring camera. But I filled her in only because I knew the homeowner was coming in as well, and I wanted basically someone there to know that this was all happening and that we're taking action towards it at least. All right guys, so it is actually like 5:30 in the afternoon now, and it has been a hectic day here, which is why I'm recording this now rather than earlier today when we had all of our guys here. But I guess we'll start with the two things that happened this morning. This liquid tank that we have in the corner here. This is a 3,000 gallon tank. This got topped off today. That was the guy with the tractor trailer out in the front this morning. We had, I think we had about 1,000 gallons in it, which is the second line. We painted these lines because the markings are over here. All these tanks come with, like, here it is, little markings for what you're at gallon wise. So this is 1,500, 2,000, etc. But we marked it out here. That way we can see it from the shop, plus we can look out from the office up there to know how many gallons we're at. But this is obviously full now, so that is very nice. And then back here we have our waste oil tank. So this plastic tank that we have with the metal cage on it was completely full, and it's dead empty now. So we got rid of that this morning. That was the guy in the was it Westchester waste oil truck that was backed up to our door. We actually pulled that out yesterday. I haven't recorded a video here in, it feels like a week. The last video I recorded was when we tested the Freightliner, and I actually, at this point, I still haven't recorded the video that you saw yesterday, if you saw that, where I did like a full reveal on the Freightliner. I'm gonna film that tomorrow. I've just been all over the place and haven't had a time to get out there and film it. And I really wanted to film that as one video, testing and to reveal all in one, but obviously the reveal didn't, or the testing didn't go as planned, if you saw that. And then we also had some repairs that I wanted to get done on the Peterbilt. Did I say Freightliner before? I might have, I don't even remember. But on the Peterbilt, I wanted to get them taken care of before the actual reveal video. Matt was here today and he buttoned everything up on that. So that truck is 100% as of now. Let me turn this light switch on. Is it this one? No, not that one. Maybe it's this one. We have 4 light switches here, and this one does absolutely nothing. It doesn't do anything in the hallway either. So I have no clue. But anyway, we'll start, I guess, in the back of the shop. Everything has been getting gone through. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if it does, but we're gonna run with it. So basically, we went through the entire shop here, which is why you see stuff all over the place again. We had this shop, I don't wanna say clean, but organized. We'll call it organized chaos. We had it a bit more organized, and then my father kept the guys in here for the past 3 days now, and we've just been ripping through every single thing in here. This bench is completely clean. Even this, we'll start over here, I guess. This closet, this is like a paint and toiletries closet. We have some paint, some cleaning products, paper towels, toilet paper, whatever. That all went through and put what we need in there. Back here, it's just our bathroom, and then there's like a hot water heater back there. So nothing important here. Oils, I picked up these 2 oils last week along with that DEF. We don't have another platform currently for the DEF. We got to get one. That way we can put that up on one. We made a new key rack here for all of our keys. Obviously some of the keys are missing right now, but we went through pretty much every single thing. We actually just got a plow dropped off. I'll explain that in a future video. This pressure washer is out of here tomorrow morning along with this tank. This tank doesn't have any water in it right now, but these guys are gonna fill this up. They're bringing it up to our Orange County yard, and they're gonna pressure wash pretty much all of the trucks, hopefully all of them. This tank is full, but we're having a water issue up there, so we have to bring our own water, which is why we have this tank out too. We're gonna fill this up in the back of the Mason dump. I don't know how much this forklift can lift, but if this tank was full, it would be over 2 ton, I believe. It's 525 gallons, so it's got to be right around 2 ton when it's full. So we're gonna wait till we can get that up in the truck. Maybe we'll fill it halfway in the morning. There is garbage in the Mason dump, so we got to do a dump run first, but I don't want to get to a situation where we can't lift it up into the truck. So we got to be careful about that. This whole wall where we had all of our chains, if you remember from my past videos, we plywooded it 2 rows all the way from the door back to this rack. We still have to get our chains back on here. I don't even know where the chains are right now. It's a bit chaotic in here. We obviously still have another day at least of going through here. This salt spreader came out of the dump truck, which we've been using for garbage. We have all of these. These are like your triangles and flares and stuff that you would put in your trucks, along with a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that has just been laying around all over the place. Oh, here's all the chains. So we got to get the chains hung, all these straps and everything. These were all on that wall over there. If you go back to any of my past videos in the shop, you know what I'm talking about. My truck is only in here because it was getting cleaned. We had a guy cleaning the inside of the cab. We pulled it in here. So
this thing could get fully cleaned. It's obviously been pressure washed as well. We have boxes of tail lights and wires and stuff like that. There's just boxes all over the place, and this stuff has been buried in our shop here, so that's why we're taking the time to kind of just go through it all. We have our welder, compressor. This is another welder. I don't even know where this thing came from. AC 225 arc welder. Don't know where that came from. That was somewhere in the shop. So it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously our tool room in here is a bit chaotic still. We still have some organizing to do in here, but there was a lot more stuff in here. I've probably shown this in past videos and it's been a mess, but we're going through it little by little and cleaning everything up. There was a bunch of stuff tucked back there, which is obviously no longer. All these shelves are getting organized. Look, I'm tripping on boxes as I walk out of here. Another one. Don't walk backwards when there's a bunch of stuff on the ground. But we have that room that we got to go through. We made this box for all these like spare hydraulic hoses that we have. They've just been, they were actually in that tool room that we had. Obviously we have all these compressors, these sidewalk salt spreaders, floor scrubber. What's in here? Just old plow control parts, like a center console piece, cup holder piece, just a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. So we're going through little by little and getting this all organized. This room here is our construction room. We didn't spend much time in here. There's a little bit of organizing going on in here, but really not much. It was more so just finding stuff that was out in our shop and putting it in its home in here. A lot of this stuff, obviously the boxes look like all over the place, but a lot of this stuff did not have to move. We've kind of had this room, we'll say, organized for a while. Everything has its own home, whether it be neat or not, it does have its own home. I don't know if I've ever shown this, but this is how you get into our salt bin from inside. So I had the lights on just for this video. We'll turn that off. There's nothing really to show in there, but a little secret doorway into there. Obviously there's an exterior door as well. And then we made this ladder thing for hydraulic hoses. That way it's easier to get them off the wheels and whatnot, and hopefully it works out for us. We obviously haven't used it yet. This room back here, I don't know if I've ever shown this room, but this is just a bunch of extra stuff that is all like, you start right here, Caterpillar parts. We have all belts for all of our trucks. These are dust shields for one of the trucks, and then it's just all miscellaneous parts, old wires and stuff, all like caution tape for buried lines and stuff. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, but there was a ton of stuff on the floor here, and it all obviously got organized a bit. We got these two racks here, so a bit more of organization is going on around here. Obviously there's still a ton of stuff all over the place, and hopefully by tomorrow, we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm gonna be the only one here tomorrow, I think, so it's pretty much on me to go through a bunch of this stuff and put it in its home. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll have this shop looking pretty good. These forks are out of here tomorrow. We're gonna send them up to our Orange County yard. All of this stuff is from the plow, or the push boxes and the loaders that we sold at the mall. So we're actually gonna give this to the guy that bought all of that stuff from us. So they're gonna send a truck here and pick it up one day, hopefully soon. But I think that is pretty much it for this one. Tomorrow I will have another video for you going through this shop, organizing everything, and then we'll see what the future holds. There is a small chance of some snow tomorrow, but it doesn't really seem like it's gonna be anything. We might have to go out and scramble a little salt run. But that is gonna wrap it up for this one. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.